Tension in the air here. It's got all the ingredients, hasn't it? And it's our main feature today on EA TV. Join us soon. Welcome everyone, I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith, and we're going to talk about this match today from the commentary position.
Hi there Martin, yeah, and expecting big things here, there's a great atmosphere.
Stuttgart in our main match today, and they play Bayern Munich. The Polish goal machine here today, Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, he's one of the best around. He hasn't got a weakness in his game, really, for me, as a centre-forward, and that spells bad news for those defenders.
In Stuttgart, we can look at their lineup now. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. Once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Well, we know, Alan, how they like to play, with plenty of possession for some short passes. Expecting exactly the same from them here?
Well, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? That is their default setting, as it were. And as the opposition, I think you've got to stay so organised and you've got to work so hard. It's not a game you look forward to, really.
Bayern Munich wanting a win because in the last game they dropped points by only drawing at home the match against Cologne.
Yeah, the 1-1 draw, there was plenty of room for improvement, but the manager's been talking up their team, and I think they'll win here.
Pointed to this fixture, Dietmar Schönleber. And it's Bayern Munich getting us underway at the start of the first half. Confident, and it's classy, really. It is a bit of a gamble for the player who's still in possession. Here's Kingsley Coman. Rafinha. Muller races away now. And in it goes towards the far post. He's used his head there to keep his side in possession. Opportunity now! Well, give him credit for having a go, but it was nowhere near the target.
Yeah, he took responsibility, didn't he? And he'll be hoping it's a bit better next time.
Tolisso. David Alaba. Arturo Vidal. Hummels. Süle. Thiago. Now Rafinha. Ref applying the advantage law for Bayern Munich. Süle. David Alaba. Arturo Vidal. He's trying to catch the player in possession. Vidal. Tolisso. David Alaba. position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. And a sharp restart. Vidal. Lewandowski. And here it is, the ball back with Stuttgart. On to the attack now. Well, he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
An easy one for the linesman. He was a good couple of yards.
Vida. Hummels. Thiago. Clever interplay from Bayern Munich. This with the chance to go into the lead now. Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. Goal kick now. Not sure it was your forte, the slide tackle, but what about this one?
Well, it's this lad's forte because he really just nicked the ball away cleanly.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Referee's officiating properly here within the laws of the game, quite entitled to give that as a free kick, although early sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Played away, well away from goal. Looking good, this move. But he's shut off now. Oh, it's the post. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. A real problem if he loses the ball. Great resilience to ride that tackle and stay on his feet. And that certainly helps the goalkeeper and those in the middle to stop the cross like that. Well, that will be the goalkeeper's ball as they tried to get a runner in behind the opposition's defensive line. Well, it's clearly offside, and it messed up the chance, didn't it?
Player that experience, you wouldn't expect him to get caught like that. Mistake.
Here we are, expecting a routine win for Bayern Munich. That's a turnover in play. Here's Kingsley Coman. Zimmerman. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Insua. It's an excellent cross. It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Here's Rafinha. Here's Kingsley Coman. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Tolisso! Really at the extent of his reach to make that very fine stop. So Bayern Munich have won a corner here. Corner swung in. Good defending at the front post, but not such a good corner. Thiago. David Alaba. Sula. Hummels. A special occasion for him, concentrating there on the match on his birthday. Bayern playing well now.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but
Keeper's ball, no question about that. It's a weak cross, really. And he's used his head there to keep his side in possession. Tolisso can put them in front. And that will clear the danger. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Thiago. Tolisso. David Alaba. Vidal. And there is some backup for him in this position. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Well, they've lost an opportunity here, trying to break. It's a turnover of possession here. There's been a penalty involving Cologne.
It's a penalty for Cologne. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Up he steps. Oh, he's hit the post and it's come back out. What a chance missed.
Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Strong, looking to play their way through now. It could be a chance! In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
Going to be his throw here. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. It's a super pass. He could be in behind. Needs to be quick. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Coman break quickly when they get possession. Tolisso. Thiago. under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Tolisso. Alaba. A timely challenge. Vidal. Coman. They're great enough technically, Bayern, to keep possession in these circumstances. Keep the ball at the moment. Here's Kingsley Coman. Rafinha. Coman. Made the challenge well. Aogo. Here's Asana. There's good progress with this attack. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Now Rafinha. Thiago. Here's Rafinha. Here's Kingsley Coman. Goal news from Cologne.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg.
The break-in.
What a chance now for Lewandowski. Great goalkeeper, great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Well, here comes the support. David Alaba. Vidal. I know you love Alan McInally's quick reports here, but unfortunately that was a bit too quick for him, and really for us as well, for circumstances meant we had to cut him short. Wolfsburg have scored in that game anyway, that's the news, and we'll be back to Alan later. The score is now 1-0. Thiago. Promising build-up until that challenge. Here's Asana.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
He's got support here. Now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position.
Always thoughtful, Thiago, always positive.
Yeah, such a clever player with the ball, Martin.
Here's the shot. Terrific stop.
We say so often we get the benefit of these replays, and the assistant, of course, has one chance to see it. Did he get it right, Alan?
Oh, just about. I mean, that is a great call from the official over there. There wasn't much in it, a few inches, really.
Thiago. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. David Alaba. Arturo Vidal. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. And that advantage... He's pointed for the free kick.
Lewandowski. I like the look of this attack.
Too early, offside.
Defence squeezed. They knew they'd caught their man off. Arturo Vidal.
Rafinha. Presented possession to the opposition now.
He's through here. Oh, chance. Superb save.
He shouldn't have had a chance at all with that, but oh, what about those reflexes? Brilliant.
Here's Asana.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now.
David Alaba. Coman. Thiago. Attacking now. Here's Asana.
Now this is an interesting attack. Has to get it away. Tolisso. Can really get at the opposition here.
Came in with a challenge.
Tolisso.
Thiago.
Good vision here. Now Thomas Muller. Muller. Magnificent. Well, they have taken the lead. That is textbook from him.
The keeper's pulled off a really good save, but that's when he needs the help of his defenders.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Bayern Munich, as you would have expected, do have the lead. Over. Emiliano Insua. Bayern, they'll be waiting for the break, maybe to possibly make a change or two. Certainly to let the coach point out one or two of the things that they're finding difficult to deal with in this first half, but they have the lead.
Could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
Here's Rafinha. Here's Kingsley Coman. This will be a corner for Bayern Munich.
In it goes. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. Corner played into the middle. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger.
Quick header and a teammate.
Thiago.
Coman.
Tackle here. Using his physical power to protect the ball. It's looking good, this move. hint of promise about that attack, but in the end it came to very little.
Now, Rafinha. Vidal. Tolisso.
David Alaba.
Süle.
Good challenge. And here's the shot. It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
The referee has chosen 4 added minutes.
Thiago. David Alaba.
Tolisso.
Getting forward well as a team now.
Lewandowski. Able to make a good interception.
Hummels. David Alaba. They've got numbers in this attack. It looks dangerous.
Here's Rafinha.
Vidal.
Süle. Arturo Vidal.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Putting the opposition under a bit of pressure here, Bayern, with this attack.
Easy decision, free kick. Well, they've got a lead to hang on to, the away team here, and they're trying to do it, I think, by running down the clock whenever possible. And you can tell the home fans are frustrated with their team and with the tactics here.
Yeah, you can understand it. Every opportunity the away team gets, they will slow the game down, take time with their injuries, and it is frustrating for the home team and crowd.
Oman. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle.
And that's half-time, signalled by the referee, 1-0 the half-time score.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Tolisso!
It's a goal for Wolfsburg.
What a chance now for Lewandowski. Here's the shot. Terrific stop. He's through here. Oh, chance. Now Thomas Müller. Müller, magnificent. Well, they have taken the lead. And in it goes. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. Corner played into the middle. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger.
It's the start now of the second half.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Guiding it through the defenders. He's in. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Corner played in. It is a corner that's too close to the goalkeeper. He'll catch them all day.
And now a throw-in. It's the fullback who's going to be replaced. A very fine fullback indeed.
Yeah, he's dependable, he's reliable, and he's got a little bit of style and flair to him as well when he goes forward.
Holger Badstuber. Insua. Here's Asana.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Vidal. Thiago. Coman. Alaba.
That's very good defending. They had to get it right, and that defender did it superbly.
Here's Asana.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
Holger Badstuber.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Lewandowski. Promising build-up until that challenge. Alaba.
And they get it away. Maybe the counter-attack is on here.
Here's Asana.
Crafting the through pass. Real chance to get the equaliser. And it's there. And that levels the match.
If you thought that the favoured team scoring would kill them off, you'd be wrong. They've roared again.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it, a team like this stick together and really get the very best out of the players. This manager doesn't normally hesitate to make a substitution or a changing formation. I think we're going to see one here after that equaliser.
So away we go at 1-1. Vidal. Joshua Kimmich.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Coman. David Alaba.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Zimmerman. That's very good shielding of the ball. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Kingsley Coman. Played forward, a bit of menace and cleverly done. Can he pick somebody out with this pullback? Oh, he's in again, Lewandowski. Played away, well away from goal.
Yeah, it's gone out of play, and it will be a throw from that headed clearance. Oh, how about this? Listen to the crowd now. He's coming off, having really taken this game by the scruff of the neck.
Well, he's a real favourite with these fans, an even bigger favourite now after that performance.
Thiago. Joshua Kimmich, supporting player alongside. Vida. The opponents around him, that's good screening of the football. Thiago. Could be dangerous. He screened the ball well there. It's unusually a patient period of play for Bayern Munich. Crowd wanting them to knock it forward. Using his physical power to protect the ball. Coman. Under some pressure, he shielded it well.
Arturo Vida.
Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Here's Kingsley Coman. Putting the opposition under a bit of pressure here, Bayern, with this attack.
He can lay it off to the supporting player.
He's got his shot off now. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. What about Bayern Munich's next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Stuttgart in the next match in the Bundesliga. And the way that they're playing, I think they'll win it pretty comfortably.
Clever interplay from Bayern Munich. Proper tackle, that. Can really get at the opposition here.
Vidal, a foul against him.
That's a poor challenge, isn't it? And the card's coming out.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder, is it a booking or not? I think we all thought, yes, he's going to get the yellow card, as he does.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. He's got that well out of harm's way.
Auge.
Lewandowski. Well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Look at this attack. Drills it in. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Good screening, and he's kept the ball.
Tolisso.
Kimmich. Thiago. Vida.
Arturo Vida.
Alaba. Cross targeting Thomas Müller. Only Super. Zila with a comfortable save there in goal. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. David Alaba. That's very good shielding of the ball. Now this is an interesting attack. The vision came from Thomas Müller. Surely! It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. They'll be sending players forward, Bayern Munich, for this corner, wanting to get the lead here. Coming up, another look at that save.
He's a master at getting his angles right, isn't he, this goalkeeper?
Corner played into the middle. Very good distance to the clearance. Bayern Munich given the throw. Lewandowski. Aiming for Thomas Müller. Great goalkeeper, great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Trying to catch the opposition out with the corner to the edge of the box. Vidal. Sula. Screened the ball well there. And he could get away here. Shots up! Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
In goes the corner. Let's see what the ref's going to do. Gently. They can regroup now at a goal kick. Tolisso. David Alaba. Man. Here it is, the ball back with Stuttgart. Arturo Vidal. Thiago. Here's Asana. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. That will be a corner. Criticism from these supporters. They've enjoyed what they've seen today, and it doesn't always pan out that way. Being a football supporter, quite hard yards.
Well, it can indeed, so you've got to enjoy the good times, and today has been one of those occasions.
Put the corner in the middle. It's Suarez! It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
physical power to protect the ball. Coman. Thiago. Joshua Kimmich. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. That's good movement forward here. Here's Asana. Well, then it goes. Great hands. Position here. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Read the play well to intercept. Robert. Coman. They've got number in behind the defenders. Robin! Robin! Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. Well, count rises and rises. Here comes the corner. Played away, well away from goal. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. Tolisso. On the attack here. Süle. Coman. Arturo Vidal. That would be a throw. Yeah, the referee's signalling for the substitution to take place now. And he's going to go off, and he's going to go off to a huge ovation.
Yeah, and look at him, he's lapping it up, and why wouldn't he? He's putting an awful lot of effort here, quality.
Gentner. Here's Asana. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Arturo Vidal. Thiago. Vidal.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Hummels. It's Kimmich. Played back. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Jerome Boateng.
Under some pressure, he shielded it well.
Gentner. Emiliano Insua.
Well, we're playing mind games here as well as the actual game of football. Are they prepared to risk losing to try and win? We're going to find out. It's still level pegging in the closing moments.
Arturo Vidal.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Lewandowski! What a save and what a time to make it in such a tight game.
Well, he's kept his team in it, and who knows, they might go up the other end now and score the winner.
He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the bench. Robert Lewandowski. David Alaba. Coman.
Tolisso. He's got his shot off now. Goalkeeper hangs on.
Here's Asano.
He screened the ball well there. Good forward play from them. Put into the middle. Using his physical power to protect the ball.
And he heads it out for a throw-in. David Alaba.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football.
Coman. Vida. Here's Kingsley Coman. Thiago. It's Kimmich. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Good screening, and he's kept the ball. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. That's very good shielding of the ball.
Ref applying the advantage law for Bayern Munich. Coman.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Vida. Joshua Kimmich. Arturo Vida. Coman. Alaba.
Defended well. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Tolisso. Alaba. He can win it here. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Tolisso.
David Alaba.
Clever interplay from Bayern Munich.
That's what a coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle.
They look dangerous when they go wide every time, Bayern Munich. In behind the defenders. Brilliantly read and much needed in that position to intervene. He screened the ball well there.
Here's Asano.
Neatly intercepted.
Ian Robin.
That's good movement forward here. Good vision. In it goes from Alaba.
Here's a chance to whip it in. We have got 4 added minutes.
All the fans aren't happy with that amount of injury time. They want the whistle to go now so they can draw this match.
Arturo Vida.
Coman. He can put them in front. Thiago.
The shot gets blocked.
I like the look of this attack.
Coman.
Robert.
Wonderful piece of defending from this fella.
Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Using his physical power to protect the ball. Closing him down.
Here's Kingsley Coman.
Put through now, Robert Lewandowski.
Ball back with Bayern Munich.
Flying Dutchman, Arjen Robben. Robben! It's in! Oh, could that be the decisive moment here? Very little time left. It's a wonderful time to score. They're absolutely delighted.
He looked the goalkeeper in the eyes and said, right, I've got the win here, and he's got the goal to show that.
I love that kind of finish when you don't have to blast it as long as the placement is right.
We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate, in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
Right, they threw men forward and they've got the reward.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. There it is, the final whistle. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
Arjen Robben rated here for his performance today by Alan Smith.
Well, he had a good performance and snatched that late goal to grab the win.
Tolisso! Now Thomas Müller. Müller! Magnificent! Well, they have taken the lead. Crafting the through pass. Real chance. Get the equaliser. And it's there. That levels the match. Aiming for Thomas Müller. And he could get away here. Shots on! In behind the defenders. Robben! Robben! Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. The Flying Dutchman, Arjen Robben. Robben!